Today I want to show you how to change display resolution on boot up. So this is a fossapup64-CE4 ISO that I'm just putting up, and then I'm connected to my TV. Let me just show you. So with a command of xrandr, xrandr, you get a glimpse of that I'm connected to my display HDMI-2. With it prefers the my TV prefers the rate of 1360 by 768. So this is the display resolution that it prefers at the rate of 60.02. But I prefer, because this is a fairly large display, 32-inch, I prefer the display of 1920 by 1080 at 59.94 here. So that's the rate, and this is the display that I prefer. So let me just go back here. So on the quick initial setup screen, you have this graphics. So what you want to do is, since I don't want to go with the default recommendation of 1360 by 768, so I want to run Video Wizard first. So I'll just go ahead and say OK, and then it gives me a new window, and we can take a look at the screen resolution xrandr, which is what we just typed in on the terminal. So when we see that, here you have all these choices, 1360, but we wanted the 1920 by 1080 at 59.94. So this is what we want. So we're just gonna go and say OK, and then we'll click on OK, and you're gonna see the resolution changes. So it's gonna look very significantly different. So we're gonna go ahead and OK, and then just wait, and then we want to make it permanent. Okay, so now the screen is getting pretty small, and so the icons appear now. So but we want to correct all that. So let's look at the xorg .config. 19 by 20, 1080 is fine. Bit depth, we want a high quality, so 24 is better than 16. And we're gonna say OK. You wanna restart the X, yes. And now you can see the icons are down here now, and we've gotten the correct display resolution, and everything is all set up. So now we want to go back to the quick setup because we haven't finished the setup at all. So we go to setup, and then quick setup again. Now we can go ahead and quickly set up. English is fine. And for me, where I live, US Pacific works the best. We want the firewall enabled, time from internet. And for me, I prefer the Lenovo One, which is a computer that I'm using, L1. And then OK. And it's been all set. And this is just setting up the firewall. I'm connected to the internet via Ethernet. So it's already connected. So we're gonna apply the firewall. So internet is already connected and configured correctly. We want to synchronize the clock at each system setup. This is a good idea. And then it's the correct time is correct right now. So we don't need to sync at this time. And we're gonna click briefly at the setup. And again, graphic screen should be, it's the same screen. And then we're gonna take a look at the sound. And for me, sound is, I don't need that. That's the webcam. And this is all fine. This is just a sound setup, and we're gonna go ahead and get out of that, quit. And then the main thing is I want to show you at this point is that after you reboot, that it's going to maintain the new resolution that we've instructed. So we're going to go ahead and get out of everything, and then we're going to reboot. And we want to save folder, and then give it a minute. So we're gonna get into fossapup64 again, CE4, and then it's just initial save. That is, so next time it's gonna be faster, which is normal message. Just wanted to show you quickly how to initially set up the display, the resolution correctly. If you want to change from the suggested display setting. So now we can see that this is all retained on our reboot. And we're gonna go ahead and take a look at, we wanna make this a little bit larger so you can all see the font. So we'll go ahead and make it a little larger to 16, and then see xrandr, command again, Q, and then we'll just go ahead and make it a little larger. So now you can see that on our xrandr we're connected via HDMI 2, which is correct, and it's running at 1920 by 1080 at a rate of 59.94, which is all correct. This is what it came with, and this is initially what it was suggested, but I've successfully changed the display to my liking, and this is how you do it. And you can go ahead and set the rest of the setup at this point. So I hope that's helpful. Thank you.